welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia Johnson, and as you guys can see from the title, this is a grocery haul and cook with me video. I haven't done anything like this before on my channel, so if you do like this kind of content, comment down below and let me know so I can make more videos like this for you guys. I'm not gonna say anything else about this video because it's very self-explanatory, but I did want to mention really quick, today when I post this, when you're watching this, it is my 30th birthday. The big 3-0, 30, flirty, and thriving. Anyway, my 30th birthday. It's been a little strange during quarantine, so yeah, we had to get kind of creative this year. I am gonna put a birthday vlog video up next week so you can see what all we did because we ended up having a lot of fun. But anyway, if you guys want to show me some love for my birthday, I would love it if you would like this video, or if you would comment down below with the happy birthday or what you're gonna be cooking along with me. Anything like that really helps my channel out. Also, if you're new, if you wouldn't mind going to check out my channel, see if this is content that you like. If it is, definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see when I post new things. But anyway, be on the lookout for that birthday vlog video, and that's all I'm gonna say. Here we go, let's get into the video. So here is our mini grocery haul from Target and Walmart. Show you guys what we got. Q-tips, obviously an essential, just we're out. Got some hand soap. This is not really what I normally get. I like getting the Mrs. Meyer's, but they've been out pretty often. I'm sure with, you know, all the coronavirus, you guys know, they've been out of most soaps. So anyway, snagged those. Got some taco shells and seasoning. We have everything else to make tacos this week, so that will be good. These are Aria's favorite snack of all time. I actually really like these for her because they are pretty healthy. They're rice and corn puffs. They've got like a little bit of cheese flavoring on it, but it's made with real cheese. It's baked. So yeah, we call those Cheetos, but somebody gave her real Cheetos once when she asked for that, and she was like, no. And then we get the yogurt covered raisins. She used to eat these all the time. I don't know why we took a break from it, but for whatever reason we did, and we're kind of going back to that. She loves those. Oh, this was one of those mess ups, apparently, from ordering online. These are all Walmart pickup and Target pickup. This is not what I thought it was, but it's okay. It's the same brand. I do like this. I normally get a much bigger bag, but that's okay. This is for my matcha lattes in the morning. Tie me over. I used the rest of that today. And then milk. We get vitamin D, whole milk. Because my daughter drinks it, and then I'm nursing, so I like having the full extra calories in that. So we do that for now. And then avocados. We have some avocado toast probably in the morning. And then an onion for my roast. One of the only 2 ingredients that we needed to do roast. So baby carrots. These are different than what I thought too, but that's okay. They must have had to switch up some of the brands. You know how when you order and then they don't have exactly what you're wanting, so they do a substitute. But anyway, I was really just excited that they had a spaghetti squash. I feel like sometimes they don't, and I wasn't going to be able to run into Sprouts today, but I wanted to use this for dinner tomorrow, so that would be great. Another thing of baby carrots. I'm going to use a full bag for my roast, and then Aria likes the others. We cut them up little tiny pieces as a snack. And then zucchini and squash, we like to saute those, so that will be really good. Use those as a side. And then, what else did I get already, even though I ordered it this morning? Green beans, we also like to saute those, put those in a little bit of coconut oil, oh, season them, they're so good. So that'll be another good size. Let's see, now this is from Target, my Flamingo. These are the razor refills. I like these. I'm trying to remember what the guy version is. Harry's, I think it is. Dylan uses Harry's. And then these are like the girl version. I think it's the same brand. Oh, this is taped or else I'd show you guys. But they're really cheap, but they're good razors, so I like those. And then, sorry, all kinds of weird camera angles here. Ah, sorry. Veggie straws. I've been liking the single serve bags. I like to just grab these, put them in the diaper bag and run out, especially right now too. I just know that she hasn't been eating a snack like out and about and then come home and she's still eating on it and germs and all that. So anyway, these are her most favorite treat ever. She loves fruit snacks. These are the Annie's Organic, so they're not quite as, well, actually they're way better for you. I'm not gonna say not quite as, they're not like a healthy snack, but they're not as bad as regular fruit snacks. So, and this is why. No artificial flavors, colors, real fruit juice, and no high fructose corn syrup, which is the main reason I get those, because they are more expensive. But anyway, right. And then, oh, I didn't think that this got on the board, so that's cool. For whatever reason, I didn't think it was processed, so yay, that's exciting. Chicken nuggets. Those are always a good staple. And it's got some steamed broccoli. We love doing these for Aria's lunch. Just pop them in the microwave. It's a little bit more realistic for doing it every day type of thing. Man, I'm really sad because I loved the Simply Balanced brand because you got such good product in that. This one, I'm thinking last time maybe I got the broccoli bites because it was almost all stems and I was really disappointed, but this is the floret, so maybe I just got the wrong one, so hopefully that'll be good. The Simply Balanced seems to be going out of stock, so that's super sad because you literally just got the florets. I mean, you got so much. There was no filler stems. Oh, this is another substitute, it looks like. The Stonyfield Organic Kids. This is the right yogurt. Aria's 3, so I really like the pouches and everything a little bit more for her. Like she's able to do those on her own. But anyway, my whole point of that is Aria is 3, but these started out with a baby. They have a baby one. And we've continued with these because they have so much less sugar than the regular ones. So these are really good. She'll like that to use as a bowl for a little bit too, kind of switched up. Cheese for my dinner recipe tomorrow. And also tacos. And then is this the last item? Woohoo! Gigantic thing of peanut butter. It will be eaten. So this is the natural Jif. Oh, they put low sodium. I didn't order that, but that's okay. I like the natural Smuckers. That's my favorite. Dylan is not a huge fan. He likes the Jif, just the regular. So this is kind of our in-between compromise. But anyway, yeah. So that is all for our little mini grocery haul. And yeah, now let me show you guys what I'm gonna do with it. Tonight I'm gonna be making roast in the crock pot. So now I'm just going to defrost my roast. This is how I prefer to do it. I fill the sink up with very, very hot scalding water, put it in there completely in its package, and then I actually set like a bowl or a plate on top of it just to make sure that it's not floating and it's fully immersed, so it can just kind of defrost a little faster that way. This is the second time I had done that, so I usually do it, change the water out, and I usually do that about twice, and then it is ready to go. The spices that I'm using are kind of my staple spices. I'm going to be using garlic salt, garlic powder, onion powder, pepper and salt, nothing too crazy, but this just really gets everything delicious in my opinion. So I like to put a little bit of each of these on each side of the roast and then rub it in with my hand. Make sure that it is extremely covered. I usually do this about twice so that it can just get lots of seasoning on there. I feel like this is what makes or breaks the roast for me. When I really take the time to season the meat, I feel like it just makes everything so much more flavorful, and so I always like to do this step. I like to clean as I go as much as I can, so I'm just going to wipe off the counter. I'm also wiping off the spices because I felt like I splattered a little bit of the raw meat, so I'm just kind of like Clorox wiping the bottom of those. And I wanted to point out, I use a beef or a chicken cube on top of the roast. I kind of switch those out depending on if I'm going to use beef broth or chicken broth. I just use whatever I have. I do the opposite, and for whatever reason, that may just be me, but I think it tastes way better. So today I'm using beef broth because that's what I have, so I'm just going to use the chicken bouillon cubes. Now I'm just going to be peeling all of the potatoes. This is just a preference thing, of course. I prefer them to be peeled. I'm not a huge fan of the peel. So we like lots of potatoes, so I'm just doing that. And I also like to peel them on a paper towel so that I can just crumble that up and throw it away, and I don't have all the dust and everything, or dirt, I guess I should say, from the potatoes. Now I'm just going to be chopping up the onion. I'm peeling off that first layer. I just didn't think it looked super great. So getting that off, and I'm going to chop that up. Here's my trick for you guys. Put on some sunglasses when you are chopping an onion. It will help with the tears. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I am an extreme crier whenever I am cutting onions. I don't know why it affects me so badly, but I have to use the sunglasses. Okay, so now I'm just putting the chicken bouillon cubes on top of the meat. Yes, more seasoning, but trust me, it is delicious. Next, I'm going to be doing my cream of mushroom soup. I just did half a can on this today, and I wish that I had done a full can. But anyway, now I'm putting in about half of the box of beef broth, and then I put my onions on top. I like to leave the onions big. I feel like it creates more flavor, and it just really adds to it. I like to put these also right on top of the meat. So all of the flavor of the onion is going straight into that. I do about half of that. And then I add my baby carrots. I just rinsed these in the bag, which is why I'm not dumping them in. I didn't want to get any excess water in there. But I put the carrots on next so that they can cook a little bit more, since they need a little bit more cook time than the potatoes. So now I'm putting on the potatoes and then finishing it off with the rest of the onions, again to get all of that flavor in there. And then I'm going to be putting on the rest of my can of cream of mushroom soup. Again, I should have done 2 cans. I normally do this. I don't know why I wasn't doing this today, but I should have done a can on the bottom and a can on top. But then I'm just finishing it off by putting the rest of the beef broth on there. I turn it on to high for the first few hours, and then I always turn it, flip the meat, put everything else kind of back on top so that the meat is at the bottom, and then I sometimes turn it on to low. I feel like this definitely depends on the crock pot. The last one I had, I could do high for like 10 hours and it barely cooked anything. This one cooks really well, so I can do it on low for part of the time. So definitely just do it based on your crock pot. But this is about 3 or 4 hours cook time. I think it was about 4 hours on high just because I started later. So I didn't do low today. But anyway, it turned out so good, so delicious. I only wish that I had done a little bit more cream of mushroom soup just to get that a little bit thicker, but again, that's a preference thing, so totally up to you guys. Yum! Next, I'm going to be doing a carb-free spaghetti casserole. I use spaghetti squash instead of spaghetti noodles for this, just kind of as a healthier option. We just do this every now and then. Now normally I put that in the crock pot for a few minutes to kind of soften up, and then I cut it in half. I read something saying that you could just cut it and just put it in the oven to cook, and so I thought, you know what, I'll just go ahead and skip the crock pot and just go straight to the oven. That took me maybe 10 minutes to cut that thing. It was so hard and so difficult to cut that, so I definitely don't recommend it. I'm really glad that I didn't slice my finger open. But anyway, so now I am just putting a little bit of oil on them. I normally do coconut oil, but I forgot to get that. So
So just putting a little bit of vegetable oil on there, salt and pepper, put it in the oven on 400 for about 30 minutes, and then I start making the spaghetti sauce. I just do this as just a very simple thing. I'm not doing anything crazy, just browning the meat. I'm putting on the same staples that I used for the roast, just like garlic salt, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, that sort of thing. And then I'm just letting that completely brown. And then I'm just pouring a can of tomato sauce on there, just one that we already had. Again, making this as simple and easy as possible, not creating like a recipe from scratch or anything like that, but it is nice and healthy and very, very delicious. Adding in a little more seasoning and just giving that a good mix, and then now I'll be able to take the spaghetti squash out of the oven. I should have let this cool down a little bit, but I just was really ready to get this going. I was hungry. So anyway, you want to just pull that out with a fork, and it just makes little strands, like little noodles. Normally I let this cool, so obviously I was trying to figure out how to do this while it was super hot. I got smart finally at the end and held it with a paper towel because holding it with the oven mitt was just a little difficult. But anyway, usually you can get quite a bit out of one spaghetti squash. I've never really had to do more than one. So yeah, you can get a lot. As you can see, it's gonna fill my pan. So once I get that all out, I like to mix it all up together with the sauce and everything, and then I put cheese on the top, and then it goes in the oven on 350. So lower the oven, put it in there for about 15-ish minutes. I just kind of wait to see when the cheese is bubbling up because everything is fully cooked in this, so you just need to make sure the cheese is melty, and then you are good to go. Once it's done, just let it cool for a few minutes and you are ready. This one is very easy, very healthy, and very delicious. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed those two recipes and that it got you just inspired and motivated to cook along with me. I would love to do more content like this if you guys enjoy it, so let me know down in the comments below. Again, let me know what you were cooking this week too, so I can get some ideas as well. So definitely would love to see you guys back, so be sure and subscribe, and I hope you're having a fabulous week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.